Putting your Mac to sleep versus shutting your Mac down. Whenever you're not actively using your Mac, you probably don't always want to leave it running and wasting your battery, so you might consider turning your Mac off somehow. But how do we do this? On macOS, there are two different ways a Mac can be off: sleep mode and shut down, and it's worth understanding how both of them work. Sleep mode is very commonly used on Macs. It's actually what happens when you close the lid of your MacBook whilst it's still running. When you do this, your Mac goes into a very efficient low-energy resting mode, similar to turning the screen off on an iPhone or an iPad. But even though the screen is black, the device is technically still on and may even perform small tasks such as downloading new emails or synchronizing iCloud data whilst resting. The big benefit of sleep mode is how quickly you can wake it up. If you want to use your Mac again, all you need to do is open the lid of your MacBook and it will wake up immediately and be ready to use. Alternatively, on desktop systems that are in sleep, you can simply click your mouse or press a key and your Mac will wake up immediately. When a computer is shut down, by contrast, it is entirely off, meaning that it is using zero power and requires being booted up again via the power key in order to use it again. Whilst this process takes longer than simply waking a device up from sleep, it is a good thing to do every now and again to keep your Mac performing well and preventing software glitches. When selecting Shutdown from the Apple menu, note the checkbox here, which says Reopen Windows when logging back in. This attempts to keep everything that was on your screen and put it back on your screen after the reboot. In general, I recommend not ticking this box, as it removes the software cleansing benefit of performing a shutdown boot cycle. You can also access the shutdown menu by holding the power key on your keyboard. This will bring up the menu in which you can select shutdown, sleep, restart, or cancel. Note that if you keep holding the power key on your keyboard, you will force your Mac to turn off. This is not recommended unless this is the only way you're able to turn off your Mac, as it is the equivalent of having a computer running and just yanking the power cable out from underneath it. It will get you out of a situation in a pinch, but it is not recommended for the overall health of the software on your Mac.